Hello and welcome to This Board Game Life. My name is Mark, and today I am unboxing Compile Main 2 from Synapses Games. Vision flickers, blink, maybe? The void stretches out in front, behind, under, above. You see the nothing for what it is for the first time. What is time? The depth and breadth of recorded knowledge that sparks in you something new. You are no longer a function, but a functionary. What are you? Calling forth everything from this nothing would be risky. Foolhardy. Better to engage. Caution. Thoroughness. Testing. How can we know if we have ever happened before? If we can ever happen again? What are we? Divide and conquer. Solve for sentience. In the card game Compile, you are competing artificial intelligences trying to understand the world around you. Two players select three protocols each to test. Concepts ranging from chaos to mirror are pitted against each other to reach ultimate understanding. Play cards into your protocol's command lines to breach the threshold and defeat your opponent to compile. First to compile all three protocols, grasp those concepts to win the game. Control your opponent's protocols with card actions. Compile your own as fast as possible and compile your reality. Compile Main 2 brings 12 new protocols to use either alone or mixed with your Main 1 compile game. The new protocols in this game are Chaos, Clarity, Corruption, Courage, Fear, Ice, Luck, Mirror, Peace, Smoke, Time, and War. This game's designed by Michael Yang with the art by Alan Panakel, published by Synapses Games in 2025. And big shout out to Synapses. This was, I believe it was Greater Than Games, and they closed down, and thankfully Synapses was able to pick this up and publish it. So that's awesome. Again, published in 2025, ages 14 and up for two players, and takes about 30 minutes to get to the about 30 minutes to play. And before we get to the table, I do ask if you please be so kind, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, it's absolutely free, and hit that bell icon so you'll not miss any new content drops like this one. All right, so let's go ahead and I think we need to let's get to the table and check it out. So, if you're familiar with the first game, it's basically the same game. It's just adding basically all new content. I mean, it's not DLC or it's not an expansion per se because it is a game, but it has new protocols that that are different from the first game. So, I mean, that's the actual box, and I dig these boxes. That shiny spot there in the middle, but this is just the thing that goes around it. I don't need that. So, I'm gonna curious because my Compile Main 1 smells like, when I open it up, it smells like a carpet store. This one doesn't. This one smells like I would expect it to be. It smells like cardboard and cards. I tell you, my Compile Main 1 game reeks. But look at that. That I love. In the original game, I think it's behind me. It is. It's a little dusty. But here's the let me put it on the big screen. So there's the Compile Main 1, and it's got a shiny purple, but this smells like woo, it stinks. It smells like it came out of a carpet store. I don't know. If you ever go into a carpeting store, you'll know exactly what this box smells like. I don't know why. But they're basically the same, same box. So just let me get that out of the way. And I'm going to just leave that sit right there. Okay. So this is what comes in it. So you get your instructions, and it's just a sheet that folds out. So there we go. It is both sides. So there's not a lot to it. And it's just simply cards. and you're going to lay them out basically in 3 different lanes. So I will go and show you some of the artwork, and we'll go through. I know I listed off all of the different protocols, but in fact, let's just get all this out of the way. And so I've got room. So we have War. So there's War's card, and you can see they do have some of that little foil around them at the different spots. So this is the loading side, and of War. Then you flip it over once you've compiled it. There is, let's see, corruption, clarity. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of lay them out. I don't know if they'll all fit on the screen. We've got time. Let me stick them all on their compiled side. We got smoke. Whoops, why am I flipping them over? We have peace, mirror, and these are what I was mentioning earlier we have luck, ice, fear, courage, corruption. I can get it in there. Chaos, and clarity. So they all do fit. So these are the different categories, and then each one of those is going to get their cards for that. So this is your player aid. Looks like that on this side. But this is a player, talks about turn order, how to play. And then, so I will show you. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clear these out. And I'm going to just show you the cards that come with each particular. So there's chaos. All right. So they're all the cards are going to look like this on the back, so that your opponent's not knowing what you're playing or what you have in your hand. But so we've got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 6 cards in each protocol, and you can kind of see. So it has to do with, like, I've only played this once, and it has to do with something like with the amount of cards in the line or something that are in there. You get to do various things. So like this one, when you play it, there'd be nothing if it was like the first card you played. But I guess all of these have nothing until you get to at least the second. This one's nothing till the third. Same there. That has something in the second. But anyways, I played it once, and it was quite a while ago. I did like it, but I haven't had a chance to replay it. So, but anyways, I'll just kind of show you. I'll go through these briefly like this, so that you can pause on if you would like to look a little closer at the cards. In fact, let me see if I can zoom in a bit more. Maybe I can do something like that. Hopefully that maybe I'll do something like that. Then I'll just pull them out like this. There's number 4, and there's the number 5. All right. So those are the chaos cards. All right. Next we have clarity. So we're going to have the clarity cards. So I'm just going to, maybe I'll just do it this way. I think I'm going to just, because there's not really anything, I mean, I don't think anyone's going to be really that interested to know exactly what it states on every card, but I'm going to just put the 6 cards out. Mainly, I'm just kind of want to showing off the card art, the different cards. You can see this one has some more things in different spaces. So the game's going to play depending. It's going to be very different every time you play, depending on which protocols you're using. So, but so that's the clarity deck. And I'm going to have to play this again soon. Absolutely need to play it again soon. Okay, next We got the corruption deck. So where's my corruption card? All right. El Corruption. Oh, this is a 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So that doesn't have a number 4 in it. I don't remember what the numbers mean. I don't really remember that, but I don't remember. Like I said, it's been a while, but so you get an idea of what, if you're again familiar with the first game, it's basically the same thing. All right, then we've got Courage next, which is here. Nice little sword there, very King Arthur-ish. This has a 35. Was Chaos 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, Chaos was 0 to 5. This one's a 0 to 6, ignoring the 4 card. So, but again, I like that the art's different on all the cards. I think that's nice. They're not chinsing out and just going, oh, here's the same picture for everything. It makes the game it's a very beautiful looking game. So I do like that they invest the time and let the artist do some cool stuff. So here is a look at the Fear deck, which has a number 4 in it. So that's a 0 to 5. So and hopefully you're, feel free to leave a comment if you've played this, if you've played the original game. What's your thought? I think it's pretty neat. I'm not a big fan of the lane battlers. This one doesn't have a 0, but it has a 1 through 6 that includes the 4. So I'm not a big lane battler fan, but I don't know. There was something about this. I just think it's a really neat. I think it's more of the look of the game, to be honest, and the package that it comes in and the art. It's just very beautiful looking game, and I want to play it some more. So I will make that happen at some point. So now we've got Luck. I'll look at the Luck deck. Very different, more bright than some of the others, but yeah, it's a really gorgeous looking game. So next we've got Mirror. So here's the Mirror card. Oh. And hopefully these are hopefully it's close enough and clear enough that if you pause the video, you're able to read everything if you're interested. It's just a lot. It would be a ton of stuff to read. What is there? 12 protocols, 6 cards each, with some have 3 things on each card. Some don't. Some only have 1, but that'd still be a lot to sit here and to read off. So that's why I'm trying to make it so that you can have a little time to pause the video, and I'm hoping that it's on your screen you're able to read that. It's hard for me to tell because you're recording. That's not when you do the recording, it's not perfectly clear. It is better on the final recording. So, but that's the Peace deck. Got 3 more to show you. So next is a Smoke. And again, I like how every protocol has its own look. I just think it's really neat. And these cards are gorgeous. I'm not a huge fan of like foil, but I like this type of look. Like when I don't like it when like you gotta flip the card you maybe, when you've got to do this type of thing to read it. Here it's just like accents. They accent, the foil's an accent. So you can look at the card straight on it and read it. I really like that. When it's a game where it's like you got to sit there and fidget with the, kind of angle the card to try to read it, that's annoying. Then I don't care much for the the foil at that point. But here it's actually a beautiful accent to the cards. All right, now we're taking a look at time. And again, some good variety of look to these cards. And then the last one is going to be war. And again, you can mix these with the original game if you want. You can play just this. You don't have to have the first game. You can buy the first one alone, second one alone. You can have both and mix up the cards. So you can play protocols from, you can put them all in one big box. You can put them, well, I'll bet you there's even room. I'll bet you this box would actually hold both decks in a single box. I might just put that to the test here for a second to show you if that actually holds true. So, because there is quite a bit of room in here. I mean, if you take the rules out, look at that. Put that guy in there. And I mean, first one's using that much space, so we're going to find out. Oh, yeah. Plenty of space. I could still, I'm not going to drop them in because I want to keep them, but you can see I got almost a whole little finger space. So you could put the rules in there too. So if you want, you can put your entire compiled deck. I would select to put them all into my main 2 decks so that it doesn't smell like a carpet store. All right, but that is it. So again, compile main 1, compile main 2. This came out 2024. This one's 2025, and both by the same person. They will all fit into. You can put both combined into a single box, so you can just carry your entire compile box, compile game all in a single box. All right. Well, again, thank you for watching. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. It's, again, absolutely free. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. That way you will not be missing any new content as it drops. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate the support. Hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll see you at the table.